Okay, Miss Pauline, how do you feel about lifestyle right now?
In what way? My
Yeah.
lifestyle.
How currently, how do you feel about your life currently, your lifestyle? Are you
Uh,
happy or not happy, satisfied or not satisfied?
okay, normal law. I mean, I could have done better lah. It could have been better, but everybody wants the best lah. Everybody wants better life lah. But at this current moment, I think I'm quite okay with it lah.
Okay. So what do you mean by could have been better? Better in what sense?
Better as in maybe more spending power and mainly more spending power, I suppose.
Okay. More
Mm,
spending power. Okay.
mm, mm.
Now what are you most grateful for in your life currently?
Uh, Most grateful, I
Hmm.
think having my three kids.
Okay.
Mm. Having the kids grown up already lah, so it's more like a relaxed life already. But then could have done better lah.
Okay. Done better in what sense?
Done better as in more things to do lor. Maybe I can do more charity. I
Mm-hmm.
can do venture into better business aspect. Do more things ah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, so when you say that you want to do more things, is it to keep yourself occupied or it's more for other purposes?
I'll keep myself occupied, and also for others. As in when it comes to others, we more like charity work, giving back to society lah.
Okay. Then what are you most fearful of?
Fearful, huh? Health.
What do you mean by health?
If anything happens in health lah, like if you get now common, it's very common to get cancer, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think health is I mean, if you have a lot of money but you don't have health, you also cannot enjoy it. So I think health should be the first major factor.
Mm-hmm.
Consider in anything lah.
Now, what is your definition of a successful life then?
Wow, successful life. Having a happy family, having to achieve personal achievement in life lah, like in terms of your work, if you like to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then good enough in your bank to spend not lavishly, but whatever you want to buy, at least you can afford lah. I think that's about it lah.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay. And how do you feel when you think about your future in retirement?
Wow, a bit scary because of what I have. I mean, of course, planning is very important, but whatever I think I have, whether it be in my retirement fund or in my any of my savings or anything, I don't think it's enough because especially when now the economy is such that everything has doubled, almost doubled in price.
Mm.
So what we used to be spending like a packet of chicken rice at 250, I think easily you have to pay like 450, at
Mm.
least 70% increase. So whatever we have made before that, and because of COVID, the spending power is not there anymore.
Mm. And
Mm.
how has that affected your retirement plans?
Affected quite badly, really quite badly. Because what you plan to do, like whatever funds you have that you think you want to like travel,
Mm.
you cannot plan as much as you think you want to do. I feel like, or whatever thing you want to buy, you cannot buy as much as you think. Your spending power, in fact, in short, like your spending power has actually decreased.
Mm. So then has it affected your the retirement age that you're looking at?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I tend to retire at 55. But
Okay.
looking at it, I think I need to at least work another 5 to 7 years,
Uh,
make up to it lah. But even if I even have the amount of money enough to be in the retirement as planned,
mm.
I still want to maybe do some small work and keep myself occupied lah.
What is small work?
Small work like maybe doing small things like again back to charity work or maybe helping friends in doing some uh planning or whatever lah.
Mm, mm. Okay.
Not fully retired. I think it's hard to be fully retired in Singapore. Even if you have all the money you have, but your friends may not be there to travel with you every time, And then how much can you travel?
Mm.
Yeah.
Travel together. Okay. Then basically I'm going to show you a picture right now.
Mm.
This is actually a block tree diagram. I just want you to choose which picture here best describe what you think of about your future in retirement. Which character here best describe?
Yeah, let me see. Which one, huh?
Yeah, I'll scroll down. There are a few characters there. Yeah,
Oh,
this is,
only one picture only, right? Okay.
yeah, you can see all the characters inside.
Oh, okay. Where am I, huh?
Yeah, which character best describe?
I think maybe, wait, let me see. No, lah, I think 12 lah.
Number 12, is it?
Hmm.
Okay. Why do you choose this number 12?
Although I'm still sitting there comfortably, but I'm like not, I'm also at the age, and anytime I can fall.
Hmm.
Yeah.
When you say anytime you can fall, what do you mean by that?
Fall in terms of like if I fall sick, what will happen? Does my insurance able to cover what I have? And does the insurance cover everything I have good enough?
Hmm.
And health lah, like say get back to health reason again.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. And what would be the one most significant accomplishment in that future of yours?
Oh, become a personal one,
Hmm.
become a grandma lah. When my children all married off, and then I become a grandma lah.
Okay. So basically, then when you say that earlier you say that you are worried about whether your insurance is enough, able to cover everything, right?
Mm.
Then how are there any things that you're doing right now to ensure that it will be enough or able to cover, or how do you keep track of all this information?
Because insurance, because I buy young, right? And then last time, if I don't remember wrongly, last time insurance is 100% coverage, ma. Now it's no longer 100%. I think it's 95%. So it's still a 5% coverage. So if not a major illness, for example, if nothing major, hospitalization or surgery, right?
Mm.
A 10,000, you have to pay 5%. It's at least a 500. So talking about in operation, it's never a 10,000. It's anytime a 20, 30,000. So that even at 5% makes a difference because it eats into your own cost.
Mm.
So that's what I think. And then in order to work on that, and like you say, maybe as you, of course, I don't think as you grow older, the medical insurance go up unless you claim.
Mm.
So, and they don't cover until 70, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
And then, of course, I have to keep myself healthy now lah, to make sure that I don't, and I watch my diet in order not to get whatever I'm supposed to get lah.
Mm. Mm.
Again, illness, when it hits you lah. You can't even prevent it.
Okay. Now,
Mm.
just now, in order for you to accomplish that future retirement of yours, right? You want to be happy, you want to become a grandparent, you want to be
Yes.
financially stable, things like that, right?
Yes.
Any other essential things you feel that must be there for you to accomplish that future retirement that you wanted?
I think more or less there lor.
Mm.
Spend less lah. Don't, not like last time when we younger days when we feel that with the energy to make more money, right? So whatever we buy, we can pay later. But looking at the situation now, I think it's a bit difficult. Anything changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you come to have that wish for that future? I mean, what started off like how do you decide, hey, this is the what I want my future to be? Anything influence you? Anyone influence you?
No. It's just that all the while you work, then you tell yourself you must have a cut off retirement timeline lah, to not that you don't work, you still work, but lay back a little bit, not so stressful. Yeah, that's about it. Like at your own pace lah. Yeah.
Interesting. So you said that you have a timeline set for you, right? When did you start to have that timeline?
In my when I was like 45 or mid-40s.
Mid-40s, okay. Why at that age?
Because from mid-40s to 55, when you get your CPF retirement money, right? Then you have to just work for the 10 years to really work hard for it, or what plan how much you want to save lah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So so it was that when it's nearer, but I mean, you could start off at 45, you could start off at 46, you could start off at 47, all right? But what trigger when you started to think about your retirement future? Was there any triggering point?
No lah, basically maybe because by then I think by then my kids are old enough to work on their own and pay off things on their own already. Then the burden is not so much on me. Not like if they are younger, then of course I got to worry much. If at the age of 45, they are like still like 10 years old, then I probably have to think twice lah. But if at the age of 45, they are already, you know, at their early later stage already, then I can slowly think that by 10 years later, when they're in their 20s or 30s, then 20s lah, sorry, then they start working already. I don't have to pay for their school fees or whatever. I have to worry less, be it their school or their own behavior lah.
Now, so what is the one thing that scares you about your future?
Scares me. Money not enough, I think everybody lah. Money not enough, and then like I say again, like even money enough is the health thing, I think most important is health, because sometimes as and when you hear friends telling you, hey, the person has, you know, is gone at the age of like 50, 52, 53, you know, that kind of age, you know, very young age. So it's a bit scary at that part lah. So I think health is the major factor.
Then do you feel that you are in control of your future plans?
Am I in control of my future financially or what?
It can be anything.
Oh, okay. I think health-wise, yeah lah, I try lah, you know, eat healthy, sleep early, you know, healthy lifestyle. That I think I can try to play a part. Financially, yes and no lah, you know, in the sense that whatever you have, then try to spend less lah, like back to what I said earlier lah, spend less and yeah lah, this is about it lah.
Okay. Now, you say that money not enough, right? So I believe that is then when do you have a target to say that, oh, if I have this money, then it should be enough?
Do I have a target? Actually, I'm quite contented in a way already lah. So, if there is more to come, it's bonus. If it doesn't come, okay, then it's okay. Then I leave it as it is.
Sure. But what's the minimum amount you think you will need for retirement?
I think in Singapore, easily, as what I have, okay, let's say you live another 20 years lah, I think at least half a million, even as in cash, cash in bank,
It can be
or
whatever lah. I mean, I see.
as in physical cash or paper cash. I mean paper cash. Yes, like your housing or your other investment, or
It's up to you, because some people may feel that I need the physical cash, then it's enough. Some people feel that, oh, don't worry, if that time I can still downgrade my house, then I can convert to cash.
okay,
Up to you to define is how much you need.
I need to understand that also lah. So I think in short, as it is, as long as I has a roof under me, I have a house to stay. I think it's good enough, be it a HDB, a condo, whatever, as long as a roof under your place. In the bank, if I'm still working, as in like small money comes in, then sometimes you get 1,000, that kind of small money, So I think if you have like 500,000 to 1 million in your bank, I think I'm contented. I'm a simple person. Yeah.
So, okay. So are you confident of able to accumulate your minimum of 500,000 to 1 million for retirement?
Should be lah. A bit sensitive, but should be lah.
No, I'm not going to probe
question,
on where you express, but just like want to roughly know your confidence level, you know, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's say have you thought of the things that touch wood, that something happens to you, then have you made plans for that?
Oh,
if something happened halfway, would you still be able to reach this plan of 500K to 1 million?
Something happened to me as in what, death or disability or what?
It may be anything. It may be not just you alone, or maybe it's because of your family or because of your work, your job, or things like that. It can be 1,001 reasons that happen halfway.
Will happen. Anything can happen. You won't know what happened tomorrow. Maybe nobody can assure anything. I think there will be a possibility that you will not be able to achieve what you want. Even if you put your mindset to it. But you just try lah. Try them to be positive.
Okay, but what will happen to your plans then in terms of your retirement?
Then be realistic lor. If whatever I have, then do good of whatever I have lah. As long as it's not negative, I think it should be okay, lor.
Okay.
Mm.
Then just now also you mentioned, let's say touch wood, if suddenly halfway you pass away, okay,
Mm.
what happened then? Have you made plans for it?
Ah, I got insurance.
Okay.
So if I have insurance, then I'm not, for my kids, I'm sure that they'll be well taken care of if anything happens to me. I think that's more important now.
Okay. So you
Mm.
are primarily dependent on insurance to plan for that, is it?
I believe in insurance. I should short to say, I believe in insurance.
Okay. And let's say, is there anything that you foresee, or what happens if you need to withdraw your investment before it mature?
That's the good thing lah. I mean, of course, if you don't, I think in short, you don't buy just okay. I feel that hospitalization is a must in Singapore because anything happens, you have the minimum coverage, whether it's that's one. Then you must buy endowment plan, which I like because endowment plan is like depending on what kind of endowment you have, and it's a forced saving also. So that you know that you are in line of, let's say, the next 10 years, you know what's the thing that's coming to your life. That's what I feel lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then so on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is not confident or 10 is very confident. How confident are you in making your future into a reality, turning your future into a reality?
I'm not very old lah, huh? So give myself another 5, 10 years. I believe I can do it lah. So 5, 10 years, I think I'm at least 7.
And so you are still short of 3 points to be 100% confident, right?
Yes,
I mean, it's
yes,
not full 10.
yes.
What can help you to gather that full 10?
Who? Sorry? How?
Because you only give a 7 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what can be done to help you achieve that 10 out of 10?
How? I'm just being reserved lah. You know, I can say 10 lah, but just again, just to be realistic, anything can happen, like you said lah, you know, illness or anything that happen. So that's why I put it at 7 lah.
Okay.
It could have been a 10 actually.
And what do you think would be some of the barriers to stop you from achieving what you want for retirement?
What are the things that will stop me? Anything can happen. Or like I say, if I happens to be an accident, I cannot achieve what I want already. So all these are not realistic things that will happen now. But if I put my mindset and everything as it is, health wise, mind wise, that you still work for it, I believe it's achievable for anybody.
Okay.
It's your mindset lah.
It's a mindset. Okay. Then if you can, what is the most important thing you change to make it better for you?
Nothing much to change here. To me, I think it's all aligned already. Like, you know, your planning is such you have to make do and do good or what you want. No? I mean, as long as you work hard for it. I mean, if you really don't do anything and you lay back, then of course nothing can happen. Nothing will happen. Yeah.
What is the thing that worries you the most about your wealth right now?
What is as I age, then you know, as you age, it's like car, like engine starts to wear and tear. So you have to go and do health check. I think very important. Yearly health check very important.
So it's still you feel that the health would have a direct impact on your wealth, like in that sense.
Yes. No health, no wealth.
Okay. How ready are you financially?
How ready? It depends on what you're talking about lah. If you ask me, Pauline, can you go and buy one landed property at 5 million? Of course, I tell you can't lah. So it depends on what do you mean by how ready, how financially. If you tell me, say, okay,
Ready for your retirement.
ready, huh? How ready am I for my retirement? Quite okay lah, quite ready lah.
Ready. Do you have a financial plan?
Financial plan. I think my friend did for me few years ago lah, maybe 2, 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Laying down lah, like I say lah, when I reach my age, you know, when I reach my 55, what are the things I can get and things like that lah. The cash aside and everything.
So you did like a cash flow analysis, is it?
Yeah. You call that, okay, yes.
Who did it for you? Your friend?
My friend. My friend.
Okay, so your friend is like
agent.
Sorry?
I think she's a like accounts one lah. So she knows to do.
Accountant. Oh, so she accountant friend. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So basically then, in terms of financially, what are some of the tools that you're using right now to prepare yourself? I heard insurance is one of the tools that you use, right? And
Yes.
any other tools that you're using?
Eh, I think insurance is the only one, lor. If not, then it's only FD, lor.
Insurance and fixed deposits lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about it. Because I'm not a risk person. I don't invest in anything else. I mean, I'm not a high risk person.
Okay. Now, what are your short-term goals when it comes to wealth accumulation?
Short-term goal when it comes to wealth.
Yeah, accumulation. Yeah.
Don't have anything in mind.
Okay. Long-term?
We also don't have anything much in mind.
Okay. But last
Yeah.
time, ever since you say 40 plus, right, you already start to plan for your retirement. So when you accumulate wealth, is it for retirement or it's not?
Both lah, retirement also for my kids.
Okay. So it's mainly for retirement and kids.
Yeah.
And what is the, so just now you also mentioned the best way to grow wealth for you, you're purely using only two methods, insurance and fixed D, is it?
Yes.
No other ways, huh?
No.
Okay. So what gets in your way of growing wealth usually? What affects you?
What affects me?
Hmm.
Health law, is it back to health again?
Just health lah. Okay, like
Yeah.
so far, like the returns, all that, does it affect you? Like the payouts, the returns from
But because like I say, if I'm not a high risk person, whatever I put in, I can only expect the minimum lah, which is good lah. Because if you put it there and then I mean it's always good to have small this called investment, you call FD, what they call it, small investment, so that in the long term run, before you know it, it becomes a big amount. Rather than you don't utilize it, you start to spend, and before you know it. So like things I buy, if can go by installment, I'll go by installment lah.
Okay.
I don't feel the pinch lah, and then it's interest free, of course lah. So at least you know how to do your planning ma. Yeah.
Now, so basically for your insurance plans, what are the ones that you have bought? Savings plan, is it, or is
They
that endowment?
endowment,
Huh?
and then hospitalization
Okay.
and life. I think these are three basic lah, which
Okay.
I like lah. Is as if, okay, for example, hospitalization is of course for my health. Anything happen to me, I will not burden my children or anybody. Then
Okay.
life is very, very small investment. Yes, then like because you started young, so you every month you pay a very, very little premium. Then anything happens to me, again, it goes to my children.
Do
Then
you
of
have
course,
any savings or investment or retirement? Sorry, do you have any investment or retirement related insurance plan?
with the banks,
No, with the banks or with any insurance company. Those investment link.
investment investment as in risk one with
Like
risk
some insurance products, they will say they'll call them as like investment insurance products. Besides the savings, they have an investment element also.
No,
You don't
I
have that.
used to lah, but then after that I think I got burned, then I cancel it lor.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you had before and okay, so
Yeah.
that time what makes you consider an insurance linked product?
Okay, I have a friend. I think she will help me in terms of all this investment. Using CPF, does it?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Yeah, then using CPF, yes. I do use my CPF to do investment. So
Okay.
there's risk, but then of course, she didn't assure me lah or guarantee me lah, but she will at least look out for me to make sure that the plans that she invests for me will make money. So far, whatever I have in my ordinary account when she does it, so far lah, 拉长补短 of course she have a few investments. She don't put all eggs in a basket, so a few investments she goes, some make and some don't make lor, so plus minus so but in the overall it does make lah.
Okay. And you say it got burned, is it? What happened?
Okay, I don't want to mention the agency lah. I used to have this agency that I invested a lot of investment with him. At the end of the day, it all got burned. Then he when I asked him about it, he ignored me. So I have, as good as, to be honest, 10 policies with me, I cancel all one shot.
And you suffered losses, is it?
Yes, quite a bad losses. So I was quite upset with him.
So do you try to take any recourse or any action from there?
No. So from then, I only trusted my this girlfriend who does my investment for me, lor.
Okay.
I mean, if she tell me, if of course you have to tell me upfront, hey, I tell you this one you want to do is high risk, okay, but high return, you want or not? Then I tell him don't. But not unlike the previous guy, he didn't even tell me anything. But by trust, I think okay lah, we'll make money, so I buy lah.
So if insurance company can change one thing, what should that be?
Insurance company change one thing. They cannot assure you lah. I tell you honestly, like any insurance company lah, they cannot guarantee. No insurance company can guarantee, but it depends again on the company that you buy from, whether they are you can trust them lor. You can trust them lor. I mean, so far all insurance so far lah, talk about big ones they are very stable lah. Yeah, so again, stable lor, that you have to buy. I mean, regardlessly lah, if you do want to invest, regardless of which insurance company you invest in, somehow it's about there nah.
Okay. Now, what insurance company comes to your mind when talk about insurance and investment plans?
If it talk about choice, I think it's Prudential and AIA.
Okay. Have you heard? What do you know about Manulife?
Oh, Manulife. Manulife, I think, if I'm not wrong, many years ago. But I don't think they have a lot of agent. They're not as aggressive or many Asian. I think she's sorry to say, Prudential and AIA. I don't even see their road shows if I don't remember wrongly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you don't see their road shows, what do you feel about it? Is it a bad thing or a good thing?
There's no awareness.
Okay.
And I don't even those people come last time many years ago people that come knocking on my door last time are mainly Prudential and AIA boys. I don't remember seeing any manual. I don't know. Maybe it's a rule. I don't know.
Okay. So would you consider Manulife then?
Depends on what they offer lor. What they can. I mean, I think okay. Sorry, back to the same thing. Is the servicing person. Yeah, if the servicing person, I mean, even if a comparison Prudential and AIA, let's say both plan comes to me, but the servicing person does a better job, then I'll go with whoever they're servicing. Rather than anything happens to you, call the person you cannot find.
But just now you also mentioned stability of the company is very important, right?
Yes.
So when Manulife, what do you think of the stability, their stability?
I think I don't know whether, I'm not too sure. Maybe they are even longer in the market than Prudential or AIA.
Okay.
Manulife is like when I was a young girl, I already heard of it, but they like never grown in like they're like root beer, not like McDonald's. McDonald's is like everywhere. Root beer is like
okay.
Something like that. Like if you want to ask me to compare that.
Okay. Yeah. So I've come to the end of the interview. Is there anything else you wish to add before we end this discussion?
No, that's about it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.